Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning and welcome to your Tuesday.
Good morning. How are we? Why are you clapping?
She made it in on top.
Oh, righto. Oh my God, you're so irritating.
You know
like
what?
you never put a foot wrong.
Last night.
Jace Hawkins never puts a foot wrong.
Last night I almost set my alarm for PM, not AM, and I was like, you watch. Out of all the mornings for me to have a sleep in, it'll be the day after Lauren slept in.
I think this happened last time I had a sleep in. That same week you stuffed something up and didn't make it.
When you crashed your car here at Nova. When we first started working at Nova, Lauren drove the four-wheel drive into the car park, scraped the roof.
Hang on, I didn't crash it. It just...
Asked the roof.
was a little low, the ceiling for me.
Came out of nowhere.
I mean...
A concrete
Who knows
roof.
how high their car is? Do you know the height of your car?
No.
Exactly.
But
you reversed into a wall.
But did you hear the little chains? You know how they normally have the little
Yeah, I did, but I was a bit deep into the driveway by then, and I thought, nah.
Good, you sound like a truck
Should be
driver
right.
hitting the bridge in Melbourne. Yeah, that one bridge they always hit.
Yeah, but if you're a truck driver, you need to know how high your car is.
Your car is a truck.
No, it's all right.
So you heard the chains, they went over the roof.
No, it wasn't chains. It was just like a bit of a bang, and I just assumed I'd hit my tyres or something, as per usual.
The thing
Anyway, why are we doing this? That was years ago.
my wife was driving my car the other day where I'm sort of protective of... Like, do you and Paul... I know
No.
there's two cars. Do you just take whatever's?
Yep, whatever we feel like.
Oh, no. See, that rattles me.
Yes, we are a co-car sharing
'Cause
family.
Lou's car's quite messy.
Right.
And I'm a bit OCD.
Yeah.
And she took my car the other day and I was in the passenger seat. And having someone else drive your car when you're in the passenger seat, it's
Why did you let that happen?
Because I'd had a few.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
beggars can't be choosers.
I know, but
You
then
could be in a stranger's car.
as she's pulling towards the curb, I can see the wheels about to scratch the gutter.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, there goes the rims.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. They're fixable. Everything's fixable.
Throw
Little
money
scratches.
at the problem.
No, but just be grateful that she's driving you home. Otherwise, you'd be in an Uber or a
You're
taxi.
supposed to be on my side.
No, I'm never on your side. When are you going to learn that?
Hey, Lauren, you are going to be proud of me.
What have you done?
I spent yesterday morning with the captains of the AFL.
Well,
What?
did you embarrass yourself?
No. Clint was there as well. He's about to join us. He's doing the show from Sydney this morning.
He's at the mothership this morning.
He's at the mothership. Good to see. Second day in a row. Things aren't working around here. We're getting a bit of consistency.
Is he going to hang out with the Prime Minister or some such thing?
Yes.
Far more important than you and I. We didn't get
know.
a call up.
But he took me along.
Oh, that makes me feel better. He was there with the AFL captains too, not
Yeah.
just you alone.
No,
Free
not
ranging.
just me alone. So you're going to hear those interviews coming up in a sec. It was very Anchorman-esque yesterday.
Well, it just worries me because you're a man that doesn't get embarrassed. You sort of have no sense of self in those situations.
Thank you.
And it's actually more humiliating for the other people around you. So I'm worried about Clint's welfare in this
The
particular
captain-
environment, given that it's actually his area of work and expertise.
The captain of the Hawks, like
Which is who?
literally, Gary.
See, you do dumb things like that. His name's definitely not Gary.
He stopped the interview and looked at Clint and went, "You bought him?"
Is this bloke for real? Oh, don't. You've embarrassed us again, haven't you?
We'll get to that very soon as we gear up. 9 sleep, still the footy season. We got money to go this morning as well. We've got a huge show ahead. Gracie Abrams to kick it off. It is 6:01. Welcome to your Tuesday. You are listening to Nova 100. Good morning. 9 sleeps to go.
I know, footy is nearly back.
We're back, baby. So yesterday was the big captain's photo. It was very reminiscent of the school photo.
Yeah, and I saw on the news there was some like captain's dinner at Lamaro's or something the night before with
Yes.
Andrew Dillon. All the captains, they were all rolling out and there was some journo door stopping them all trying to get the dirt.
Well, that journo was me yesterday.
No, it was one from Channel 9. It had a big watermark, Channel 9. And I was like, no one's stealing this.
Be Tom Morris.
Tom Morris.
That'd be
that's him.
I met him yesterday.
So you went down with all the actual journalists for the footy day.
Yeah, so we were outside Marvel. They were setting up little mic stands and everything for the press conference.
Oh, wasn't it? You didn't even get to go on the field.
No, that's what I was like.
Did you have your footy boots on?
I was like, are we opening the food vendors? No. Is the merch shop? No.
Was Clint there?
So Clint came wandering down with Tom Morris from Channel 9. Hang
All
on.
the journos were there,
I'm
were
going to see
they?
if I got Clint. Hello, Clint.
You are terrible.
there he is.
Out of all
It
the
was-
times for the mic to work.
Oh, was it embarrassing?
It was an embarrassment to Nova.
to Clint,
It was
I gave
an
you one
embarrassment
job.
to football in Melbourne.
And I said, whatever you do, don't let
And it
him
was an
embarrass himself.
embarrassment to me.
Can I just say, as he comes wandering out of Channel 9, right, he's in his suit, he's walking along, behind him is two colleagues from 9. It looked like he was getting out of court and they were the barristers.
Yeah, they're very professional. They
We
all
have
wear their
a
suits.
reputation to uphold, Jace.
So I wore boardies, obviously. I was like, Clint, over here, Clint.
You didn't wear boardies and footy boots, did you?
No, I didn't wear footy boots.
To tap dance around the concourse of
I haven't
Marvel.
fit
You weren't
these.
allowed on the field.
These cankles haven't been in footy boots for a number of years. But all the captains come out. Now, Clint, sports journos,
They're a unique bunch.
they are. You know,
Yeah.
it reminded me of like I was at a convention with used car salesmen.
Oh, you
Like-
can't say that. Aren't
No, I
the sports
did. I told
journos
them
like
that.
the hot ones are the journos, like at school,
Oh,
like the teachers,
Lauren.
and then there's the sports teachers? No?
They walk out, Lauren, they're like, G'day, Tom.
Or are they just-
Tom from Channel 9, how are you? He almost shook my arm off. I've got a very dainty handshake. I look like the Queen as I'm passing my
Got a
hand
wet
over.
fish.
And they're like,
Oh my
G'day,
God.
mate, how you going? And then I'll be like, hey, Jerry over at night. Jerry, did you see that story I broke last night? See that story? Then Jerry over at 7's like, yeah, mate, sorry, I was doing a write-up in the Age. Did you read my article? I was like, what?
Oh
the-
my
are we
God.
just going to get
Are
them
they
out
all-
and measure them?
Just like frustrated wannabe athletes.
Yes.
None of them could ever actually
None of
become
them.
athletes.
No, but, man, good to see you, mate. Yeah, great, mate. Hey, nice bit on confidential. Yeah, we got the scoop, mate. Got the scoop.
Is that true, Clint? Is that an honest assessment?
I don't know what to say because it paints a pretty accurate picture, actually.
Because Clint once told me they sit in the newsroom and when their story comes on and finishes on the news, they all, every
Well,
night.
that's when you're on debut. That's when your first
Nah, you
story
told me it
goes
was
to
every
air.
night.
No.
Every night they sit
What
around.
were your numbers? What were your numbers Sunday, Mick? Oh, 600,000. Oh, yeah, 800,000.
Oh, do you
We had
do
Big
that?
story.
Do you check if more people watched your story than someone else's, Clint?
No, well, I don't break stories, so not me. But there were plenty there who would.
Have you ever
It was-
broken a story?
Plenty.
What was the biggest
Lauren.
story you've ever broken?
Did you
break
hear
that
the
one
news
outside?
this morning? That was good.
We didn't even do news this morning.
Didn't you break that one outside court that time?
No, that was wrong. That was wrong person.
No.
Wrong person.
Let's move on. So you were quite struck by how professional all the journos were.
And
It-
competitive, right?
It was very Anchorman. And then who's got the bigger mic with the bigger logo on it?
Oh, well, like I was saying to Jace before, Clint, I saw Tom Morris at some dinner party they were all leaving, and the Channel 9 watermark was so big across the screen you
Yes.
couldn't actually see who he was interviewing.
Well, that was so the rivals can't pinch it.
Oh, there was no chance of anyone pinching it. I didn't even know who I was watching. It was a bit excessive. It was also like
we need to walk.
Andrew. Also, it was Andrew Dillon, the CEO, and he was asking if you had a steak or a veal parmigiana. And I was like, "Does this need an exclusive watermark on it?"
We need to watermark our show, I think.
No,
No
we're
one's
just-
this
stealing
chat.
our
we
show
we need
either.
to watermark this.
No one cares what we're saying.
Anyway, so everyone's got like all their camera equipment, stuff like that. I've got producer Jizz with a little recorder, 3 giant mic cables coming off it. Look like something strapped to him like the Unibomber. And we're walking around and he's got to hold all the cables. And we're
Oh, how
walking through the crowd.
embarrassing.
Oh,
Do we need a more professional setup? Is that what you're saying?
that's on the list. That's on the list. But then I started seeing all the captains. And I was like, oh, Max
Which
Gorn.
one's this one,
Max
Clint?
Gorn.
You're a tall bugger, aren't you?
I am, which isn't helping, and we're sort of going like that a little
He's
bit.
massive.
I've got to be careful. Clint texts me a bit way too much.
I'm not a nuffy, though, am I?
You're borderline.
Okay.
You're handy because you have family that work at the club.
Yes.
Nuffy.
I felt like the chaperone there with Clint. Like, excuse me, can we get a photo? Big fan here.
But do the players all love Clint?
Oh, they
Or
all
do they
know
not
Clint.
like the
No,
journos?
they like Clint.
I feel like you'd be the cool one, Stanners.
Yeah, well, Darcy Moore didn't know what to think of Jace, did he?
there
the
was a-
Collingwood captain.
There was a little bit
Darcy Moore's a very nicely
He's
spoken,
articulate.
well put together young man.
of... I thought Darcy and I connected.
Uh-oh.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought we got along well.
Why?
Because he didn't walk away when I was talking to him. That's
He had
always a
one
good
job
sign.
to do, and it was to stand there and answer your stupid questions.
There was a few of these where we'd go, oh, Darcy, and he'd see Stannis and be like, hey, and then they'd turn and walk off and get a photo.
Wait, did you have to do it in like a media pack?
It was
or one
real
by
ad
one?
hoc. It was just grab and go.
Oh,
Yeah. I've got a couple more to play you. Look, we'll go to the break and we'll come back after this. But
I
think
have many more questions.
You're going to be proud of me.
Because are there any captains standing there like, oh, no one's asking me any questions?
Yeah, the Freo captain.
Oh.
I was like, oh, you're here for frequent flyer points, aren't you, mate?
Aw.
I know. And then I said, Clint, we haven't
Who
interviewed
is the
him.
Fremantle captain, Clint?
Alex Pearce.
Nice bloke?
Yeah,
Very
good-
nice bloke.
Great
Very,
jawline.
very smart.
Oh.
Great jawline.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why wasn't
Very
anyone
tall,
talking to
Jace.
him? Tall, smart, great jawline.
'Cause
I know
we're
why
radio.
you weren't talking to him.
The captains of the AFL on the air next here at Nova. 9 sleeps till footy is underway. Yesterday, Clint took me along to meet the captains of the AFL.
It's pretty cool that they're all in the one place at the one time.
Oh, it was awesome. I should have bought the autograph.
Were there
book.
fans there or just...
There were a couple of... no. Towards the end. It was like, yeah. No, little George came out for a latte during his lunch break. And you could see like, whoa,
Oh.
Jesus, all the captains.
Cute.
Including Zach Merritt from the Bombers. If the year's not going well and it starts getting towards the end of the season, do you try and just throw a few games and that way you get first draft pick? I don't know if
Definitely
anyone's
not.
thought of it.
It's
but a
illegal,
good
mate.
plan.
You can't do that.
No.
Okay, and then on the flip side of that, pre-season, you do a couple of warm-up matches. Surely
Yep.
you wouldn't be going 100% in case you injure yourself.
Yeah, I jump out of the way a little bit in pre-season matches. I think a few boys do. Just a little bit cautious. I don't
How
know
old are you? You look 12. How old are you? You're bloody captain of the team.
I feel 12. I feel young. I think I'm the third oldest at the club now, which is weird.
Really?
That's how young we are.
He has a good skincare routine.
They are a young team though, aren't they?
Oh, mate. Honestly, he looks...
You can't be asking that if you're tanking. You're not allowed to do that.
Well, wait till you hear what I asked the next few captains.
Uh-oh.
We'll go there next. Yesterday, all 18 clubs put forward their captains for the official school captain photo outside Marvel.
Is there like a captain of the captains?
Well,
Oh no, that's the what do they call it? The All-Australian team where you get someone becomes the captain.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that Max Gawn was like the symbolic leader.
I felt
of
like
the,
that too, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he just sort of struck me as being the organizer.
And
you know?
because he's done it for a while, were there some new captains that are like first-year captains run?
Yeah. Some very fresh-faced captains. We just heard from Zach Merritt, who Jace thought was 12. Jace, Lauren asked me on text, was Jace embarrassing yesterday
I don't think I was.
or okay? I said, look, a touch embarrassing, but fun.
I thought I was good with my sports knowledge.
Well done.
So
I
did
was
the,
impressed that you did some prep.
I was all across it.
Maybe not all across it, but you tried.
All right. Caught up with the captain of the Hawks.
Who
Chris
is?
James.
Yeah,
Because they were having a good
James
season.
Clint.
James Sicily.
James Sicily.
Take a
Call him
listen.
Sis.
Mate, you guys were flying towards the end of last year.
Yeah,
Made
yeah,
a
well done.
semi-final.
Yeah, we did.
Shut the
So
bed
is this
after
the
that?
guy that knows nothing about football?
That's it.
I'm in the room, guys. I'm here. A serious question. When you're the captain,
Yeah.
do you get a better parking spot at the club? Like, what perks come with being the captain?
No, well, I only just got a better parking spot because I became a life member at the club. So, yeah, I waited 12 years to park underground, and I've finally got 1A
Yeah,
underground.
on a rainy day, do you just look at the other boys as you're driving in underground?
Yeah, I
have
do.
fun out there, guys.
And usually when we leave, we all leave at similar times, and I get to press basement, and they all
You
press
time it.
ground, and they all get out. And I say, "See you, boys."
If they did a doco or a biopic on the club, who would you want to play you?
Play
Which
me.
actor? Yeah, which actor?
Which actor? It's like dude's name from Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin or something.
You do look
Some shit like that.
Macaulay Culkin.
Someone like that. Some,
actually does.
He does.
some ugly blonde dude.
Some ugly blonde dude.
Blonde dude.
You remember we spoke to Lockie Neal last
We
year?
You're
did.
also putting on an extra like bogan voice. Like you guys were flying halfway
Lauren,
through the year.
I can't explain when I
You
first got
really
there.
went into character.
Well, my dainty handshake when like I put it out.
You
in-
guys were flying halfway through the year.
G'day, mate. How you going?
That's what
Good
you
to
sound
see you, man. And then at the end, after the interview, they'd pass their mic back, and I'd be like, "Bloody great to see you, mate. Have a
Oh
good
my
season."
gosh. I'm so glad I wasn't there. I would have been sweating.
Caught up with Lockie Neal from the Lions.
I love him.
Lockie, 8 minutes into the grand final. Did you know you had it?
Nah, we We were losing 8 minutes into the grand. I think we were 2 goals down.
Okay,
So-
I should have went with 15 minutes then. Hey, you know how you're only up the road from the Suns, right? The Lions have got a good team song.
Yeah.
Do you ever cross paths with the Suns players and go,
It's a bit
sorry
pov.
about your song?
With their song.
Fight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was actually going to say, I don't actually know the words to their
They're the only ones I know.
the song. But no, I don't say that to them.
It's a healthy rivalry, though.
Fight. You went full footy bogan.
Bogan.
It, like the Sun song is, it's growing on
terrible.
me.
It's terrible.
I think, are they the worst?
Yes.
Oh.
Don't play Patrick Cripps.
Why? What did you do to Cripper? No.
I thought
You were
Oh
quite
my
taken
God.
by
I've got
him.
second-hand embarrassment so
Cripps
badly.
is a good-looking unit up close. He looked lean.
He's
big,
lovely
isn't he?
too.
I told him.
Patrick Cripps, Carlton Footy Club, Jace.
What did I just say about him? I said he looks lean.
He does look lean.
Compared to last time
And-
we spoke, when I was after the Brownlow.
He was.
A couple of strepsils came in handy.
And tanned as well. Summer's been kind to you?
Mate, the weather's been good in Melbourne, hasn't
Yeah.
it? So we've got a pool in the backyard, so
Oh.
don't mind getting out there and getting the rig
You
out.
must live in Brighton where Jace lives,
Have you
where
got
everyone's got a pool.
Have you got a
Right,
tan
Jace?
mark on your chest from the Brownlow? Because I would be sunbaking topless just with the Brownlow out.
Which one?
Just like,
He's a good
Got
man.
him. I love him.
I didn't realise. I've never met the guy, but I rubbed his chest.
Why?
Like when I was I'd be out there sunbaking with the Brownlow. Did you see I started rubbing his chest where the Brownlow would sit? And I thought I shouldn't be rubbing his
You
chest.
can't be doing that.
I know.
Did
Was he uncomfortable?
you touch Cripper?
Yeah, touch him on the chest. Oh, don't. If
That's
they
an
lose the
odd thing
first
to
game.
do.
Well, it's just like rubbing his chest where the medal would be.
Yeah, and you said it 6 times. It's not making it any less odd. What did you do that
You're
for?
a creep.
Well, I got caught up in the moment.
Oh my God.
And then I saw my boy. Darcy Moore, the captain of the team I support.
Do you feel cursed knowing that Jace Hawkins is in the black and white of Collingwood?
Yeah, look, he's a bit of a liability,
Yeah,
but
he is.
we're happy to have you. You're welcome. All are welcome.
worst sledge you've heard.
Worst
Being
sledge I've heard.
Being the captain of the Pies.
We were playing a practice game. Someone yelled out over the fence, "Get a kick, Rapunzel." And I thought that was pretty funny.
That's not bad. Have you heard the Ray Chamberlain sledge?
This is the
I
best.
haven't, no.
A
Oh, this
fan
is great.
actually hung over the fence to Ray Chamberlain and said, "The dingo got the wrong Chamberlain."
Oh my God. Tell me that person wasn't prepping for about 3 hours to deliver that sledge.
And mate, you're busy off the field. You're into fashion.
Yeah.
You're into music. You're popping up. I saw
Yeah.
you at the Arias.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff. What's your other skills off? Like, can you sing?
I
Do you
can
pick up the
DJ. I learned to DJ last year. It was my New Year's
Mrs.
resolution.
Dahlia?
And no, I learned from a friend.
Right.
And then I've just been slaving away ever since. Played a couple of gigs recently. Played at a few festivals just here and there.
Really?
One of my
21st?
best mates' 30th is happening next week.
Right.
And I actually offered. I said, hey, look, mate, I can bring the USB if you need me to do a set. It's actually a great way to go to a function and not, when you're sick of
talk to
talking to
anyone.
people, you don't have to talk to anyone.
That's
and you
pretty
just
good.
get to play music that
That's
you like.
smart.
He's been doing a couple of
Yeah.
gigs over the summer.
There's
Oh.
a Nova exclusive. Can we watermark that?
I can see him at the Collingwood Mad Monday just behind the decks.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
He's a man of many skills, isn't
He
he?
learned it was his New Year's resolution, and it's the 25th of Feb, and he's already got it covered.
There's a couple of other captains, but we'll sprinkle them through the show.
Did you meet anyone from Richmond? Well done.
I did. I did
We
meet the
did.
captain
Who was
from
it?
Richmond.
What's his name?
Captain Rich.
Nankervis.
Yes, that's the one.
Rich.
Nank. Big Nank.
Yes, Nank Dog.
He is big too.
He's tall.
He
Or tall.
is
He's tall.
huge. He's getting on the ride.
What do you mean on the ride?
You know, you got to be this high to get on the ride, like
Oh,
he is,
God.
mate.
He might be too tall for the ride.
Maybe.
Are you proud of me?
He's sort of. Not.
I'll take that. What happens in Vegas?
Never
Supposed-
stays in Vegas.
Never stay. You guys have been to Vegas together, haven't you?
I've
Yes.
been many times.
Was there ever a little
Rendezvous between Clint and I.
in Vegas? I mean, if it was
No.
going to happen anywhere, it'd be
No.
Vegas.
No.
We were there for my 30th, which was quite a bit of time ago.
Was Vegas in colour then?
We had a big night, didn't we, Lozzie?
We had a few big nights. The night after your 30th was one of the biggest nights of my entire life, and you
Really?
slept through the whole thing.
Yeah.
What happened? What was it? The
Well,
biggest night?
I met some billionaire guy
Hello.
playing the tables who took us out to a nightclub, and he bought me a bottle of champagne that cost $300,000.
For a bottle of champagne?
Yeah.
You can buy a winery for that, can't
He
you?
said, what do you want? I didn't know he was some like billionaire. And I said, the biggest bottle of champagne they have.
We know what he wanted.
And it took 4 people to carry it.
And how much
No,
of
I
it
was
did
there
you
with my
drink?
boyfriend at the time.
Really?
Yeah. No, there was nothing creepy about it. He just was really rich and it was weird, had no friends except for all these randoms like me who was like, woo.
I'll be a mate for a free bit.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yep. And then I got scared I was going to have to pay the bill. And I was like, don't drink too much that you can't run.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
So I didn't have $300,000.
Hey, coming up next, who would have thought you chuck a couple of NRL players in Vegas and something goes bad?
Who would have thought?
We'll go there next. I was hitting the pool yesterday. It's good weather.
Were you?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm loving this weather. It's stunning. It's going to be
What do
beautiful
you,
for the weekend too.
What do you wear around the pool? Are you a
Floaties.
board shorts or a Speedos kind of guy?
I'm a boardy sort of guy.
Do you ever tackle the budgies?
No.
I love a man in Speedos. Not you, actually. I can't even look at you.
Ever.
Any other man in the world.
Any other Trump?
Yeah. I think there's something quite sexy about a man in Speedos because it means they feel quite like,
Confident.
yeah, like they're owning it.
I just feel like you're watching me in my undies.
Yeah, but that's you. But there is like a man who can confidently walk around a pool or a beach in Speedos.
get
I'm
some.
like, good for you.
You should.
Yeah, your wife might like it.
Oh, you get some
There's
budgie
some-
smugglers.
Just
I
don't
got
wear them when
some,
I'm there. Not that you'd ever invite me over, so we're safe.
I got some for Christmas. They got big chilies on them.
See, you would walk around in Speedos
Yeah.
down at Bondi
No, my
on the
luck got a
weekends.
little jalapenos on mine.
Yours would say Speedos.
Little bell peppers.
You done?
No, you should wear Speedos. Your wife might find it really sexy.
All right, I'm jumping online now.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Budgie
do you know-
smuggler?
Yeah, budgie smugglers do good prints, don't they?
They do little ducks.
Yeah, I'll ask Lou what she thinks. You look like that guy in Notting Hill. You know, he answers the door in his undies
Oh, he didn't have the best rig.
and he wears the goggles in the movies.
Do you know where it does good pool parties? And that is Las Vegas, baby.
The best. Have you been to one of those?
I have.
You can
I
get
went to one
pregnant
at
from jumping in that water.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a full hose down and disinfect
Yeah,
after,
yeah.
but God, it's fun.
I think it's called Wet Republic.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
That's
did
the
a
one I
reality
went
show
to.
on it. That was at the
Yeah.
Hard Rock. Yeah.
It's a good party there.
How is it? People line up like to get into those parties and girls wear these like plastic high heels that they wear in the water and they walk out of the water still in their stilettos.
Yeah, I remember we went to one at Caesars and the guy's there with the torch checking people's eyes at 10 o'clock in the morning. Are you going to drown? No, you're good. You can go
The
in.
water's like knee high anyway.
Yeah, and what's in the water? A lot of pina colada.
Yeah.
Vegas at the moment is being inundated with Australians. Now, Australians being NRL players, mostly NRL fans as well. And there has been an incident involving the Raiders. 2 players accused of brawling in a hotel foyer.
Oh, no. This is
Hudson-
before they've even played.
Yeah, they're due to play Sunday.
Oh my God.
They should have flown them in Saturday, played
Who are they
Sunday, and
fighting
got them out
with?
Sunday night. Hudson Young and Morgan Smithies are their names. They are teammates. And now, here's the kicker. Apparently, they got into a fight over a misunderstanding about their room booking.
So did they get in a fight with the person behind the desk or with each other?
I believe with each other.
Oh, come on, boys.
I had the suite. No, I had the suite.
They're probably in a shared room and one of them wanted the room to themselves.
We spoke to NRL
Kevy.
legend Kevy Walters yesterday on the show because he's going over as well to cover it.
He seems a no fuss kind of guy.
Yeah, he had a great rule.
Kev, what could go wrong?
Everything in Vegas. I was over there last year. It should be a fun weekend of footy and whatever else you can do in Vegas.
What was the instruction from the coach to the players when you touch down in
Go
Vegas?
for your life.
Now, what happens in Vegas goes online. That was
It's good to remember.
What happens in Vegas goes online.
My friend had one of those horror stories where he met a girl in Vegas, brought her back to his hotel room, and she spiked his drink and stole his wallet and his watch. was never seen again.
Did he wake up tied to the bed? God,
No,
that-
he just woke up and was like, uh-oh. He knew straight away. Yep.
Tied
Yeah.
to the bed would be a night, wouldn't it?
Oh,
He
wouldn't
didn't
it?
need to be tied to the bed.
Just
It was
leave me
out
here to
cold.
die. I don't want to be found
Terrible.
by housekeeping. Some lady walks in, I'm tied to the bed in Speedos.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
seriously, how much trouble are they in though, Clint?
Well, it's just...
It's not a great look.
No, it's a PR exercise. They probably haven't done a whole lot wrong. Like, you
But
know.
what, did someone film them belting each other or something?
Yeah, what?
Whoopsies.
Guys, I want to
Vegas
talk.
was more fun before there were cameras. How old am I?
Eye candy? Oh,
iPhone
right,
cameras.
sorry. Hey, I want to talk.
Oh, she's got her blueberry out. Blackberry. What's it called?
I reckon I had a
Raspberry.
BlackBerry when I went to Vegas for your 30th. The photo quality looks like it was taken on a BlackBerry.
I want to talk holiday liabilities.
All right.
13 24 10. Did you or someone you know get in trouble on a holiday? Did they offend someone? What did they do wrong?
Didn't you get arrested in South America,
Oh,
Clint?
That's what happens when you piss on a police station.
Mexico. Jeez.
13 24 10 to join us on the air. In return, I got Goldgrass tickets to Moonlight Cinema. It is now on at the Royal Botanical Gardens. 13 24 10. Are you or someone you know a holiday? Oh, damn it.
You can't say holiday. Go on.
Holiday?
Holiday liability.
Liability. We are talking holiday liabilities.
Yeah, this is because of what happened in Vegas just overnight involving two NRL stars. We did ask the question, what could go wrong? Well, they came to blows over a disagreement about a room booking. I've just...
Well, they didn't even get to sleep, did they?
Gee, you got there.
I know. Come on,
eventually.
Katie. Just
Hotel security, by the way, attended the commotion.
Yeah.
Initial fears, one of the players was holding a baseball bat.
What?
It later came to light it was an inflatable bat.
What, they'd been down
What?
to the carnival?
see the Melbourne show.
Absolute bogans.
Like the Itchy and Scratchy show, they hit each other.
They fight. They fight.
They fight. So security had to come.
Yeah, that's
Come
embarrassing
on.
for the game.
Was it their first night there?
Oh my God.
First night fever, Lauren. It always
You
happens.
can't be doing that when you're over there to play in the, what's that sport called?
NRL.
NRL.
Did one of them have those giant cocktails hanging around their neck?
A yard glass.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, you can't be doing that in Vegas.
I went to Cirque du Soleil in Vegas. That was a spin out.
That's very
Arty.
thing to do in Vegas.
Yeah.
But they do have amazing Cirque
Yeah, it
du
was pretty
Soleils.
cool. It was pretty
Were
cool.
you hammered?
Blind.
Yeah.
One
People
of
were
my-
flying everywhere. The show didn't start.
Yeah, fun. Do you think you could get up on the trapeze after
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I'll give it a crack.
One of my life's great regrets is missing Adele in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Residency has shut. Shame.
Backstreet Boys are coming, though.
Everybody.
13 24 10 is our number. We are talking holiday liabilities.
Dina, good
Yes,
morning.
we are. Good morning.
Was
How
it
are
you?
you?
Was it you
Yes,
or
it
someone
was.
else? What happened?
So we went to Hawaii with my 4-month, and then we ended up sterilizing her bottles in the actual stove. And then we went to go to have the famous Hawaiian breakfast.
Whoops.
We forgot the bottle sterilizing.
Oh, not the famous Hawaiian breakfast.
No, wait,
I
you left all
know.
the bottles on the stove. What did you do? Start a fire?
Yes, we did. And all we saw was like emergencies, like rushing. And I was like to my husband, oh my God, I wonder what happened. Little did I know it was our actual room got burnt.
You left the bottles instead of on a sterilizer. You did
Well,
it
she
on
was
the
at the famous
stove.
Hawaiian
Yeah.
breakfast.
She went to
Yeah.
the famous Hawaiian
Hawaiian
breakfast
breakfast.
and
She was
nearly burnt down the
seduced.
famous Hawaiian hotel. Oh, that!
I,
Did you get in trouble, Dina, or did you just say it wasn't us?
we actually went back to the room and they're like, we were trying to swipe our card to go in. And then it couldn't work. And I was like to my husband, are you sure you booked the, like, for extra days? He goes, yeah. We went downstairs. She was like to me, we've actually been trying to contact you. And I was like, okay. She goes, your room's actually been burnt. And I'm like, what the hell? And I actually, like, I felt bad, but then all I was worried about was my shopping, to be honest, because I was like, what the hell, my shopping?
My,
She goes, no.
Tell them where
my
you were.
shopping caught fire.
Hey, Dina, what do we eat at a famous Hawaiian breakfast?
It was so nice. I was like, I'm not a big food person. It was more my husband. He's all about food. But
Yeah.
What did he eat
we have
for the
to-
famous Hawaiian breakfast?
Pancakes.
Pineapple?
and it literally just tasted more like bacon, eggs, and that. So I don't know what was so famous about it. But
Was
anyway,
it
it was famous.
was it worth it to burn
Yeah.
the room down for?
No, not to me. It wasn't.
You lost all your shopping. Love, what did you bought that got burnt in the fire along with the
No,
bottles?
so lucky our shopping didn't get burnt. Like,
Oh, the
thank
shopping
God.
was
good.
okay.
Shopping
All right.
survived.
The stove was burnt. Like we still had to pay 4,500 American to fix the other stuff like the bench top, the wall, the painting.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
fully
was
set
so
fire
done.
to the room.
Yeah, but the shopping was fine.
As long as the shopping
And they got
was fine.
breakfast.
And the famous Hawaiian breakfast of bacon and eggs.
Possibly my favourite call of this year.
What did she do? Instead of sterilising in hot water, she put them on the stove.
Yeah, so she's put them in like a
in
little
pot.
saucepan. Yeah. I also like that they were like, I wonder where those fire trucks are going.
I love that she just tried to get in and her swipe pass didn't work.
Something exciting's coming to the Yarra.
I don't know about it.
No, I'm all
I feel
for
like
it.
we're following what happened in Paris over the Olympics with people swimming in the Yarra. It wasn't great.
Look how the Olympics worked out for Paddy. It was awesome.
Well,
I don't think
once
we
they
should be
were able to
swimming in the Yarra.
swim, remember they had E. coli readings that were too high, so it had to be... What?
It's always a bit of E. coli in the water.
That's good for your guts?
Would you go swimming in the Yarra?
God, no. But people are. We're going to chat about that coming up inside the next 20 minutes. $5,000 on the way with the 5K question. It went off yesterday. Hopefully we can do it again today. But coming up next... Sometimes life just gives you presents, doesn't it, Clint?
I just had a read of said present, and boy, is it entertaining.
This is not fair because this is about me, and I haven't
What gives
been
you
able
that? What gives you that?
because I know it is, and I haven't been able to access the information about me, my own personal information,
Well, you're about to
which
get.
you guys have got your hands on.
We will give you that personal information. Something has come across our desk.
It's been leaked, and I love it.
I cannot wait
I have so many questions.
to share this
So do
with
I,
Melbourne.
Clint. So do I. I thought this was private.
We will reveal what it is and share it with you next, Melbourne. You're on Nova.
Oh, back to school. Back to school.
Universities, they're just going back this week. It's O Week in Australia.
What was the pub
I
you went
walked
past?
home from work yesterday, Clint, and I walked past, what's it called on Toorak Road? The Arcadia.
Oh,
I used to
yeah,
go-
yeah.
It used to be open, I think, 24 hours or till like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I walked past at 11 o'clock in the morning and it was heaving.
Really? Kids playing pool?
Yep, and like sitting out in the courtyard.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder what's happening there at 11. I was like, bet it's O Week.
You could have went in. You're a student.
Well,
Mature.
definitely mature age. I don't know if
Mature
I'm
age, not mature. Good call.
Anyway,
Given
kids
what's
around
coming your
Melbourne.
way in a few minutes, I just love how Lauren has sunk into her chair somewhat.
So yesterday we were talking about O Week because it's come to our attention that Everanne Lauren Phillips is yet to graduate.
I never finished.
You were doing
I told my dad I had about 2 subjects left, which I think I did.
a Bachelor of Communication, Public
Yes.
Relations. I mean, you know, that's the one everyone goes for.
I think I majored in politics. Is it any wonder I failed? Oh dear. I didn't fail. Sorry, I didn't fail. I just got asked to tragically leave the university.
Clint, you were saying yesterday,
Never invited back, maybe.
got to be amazing to get our hands on Lauren's results.
Oh,
hey?
it would, Jace.
In fact, I was with Archie yesterday at a skate park in Bentley, and this lady comes up to me and goes, "Please tell me you're going to track down Lauren's uni results."
Oh my God.
And I proudly
don't even
said,
remember.
"We already have.
How?
We have the results.
Because I can't remember my student number.
Student
on my...
number 31.
Okay, don't read it
Okay,
out.
right, okay.
Oh,
Yep.
she might want to go back.
I don't need a grilling from the
Oh
whole
my
state.
goodness, so much to talk about here.
How many subjects did I do?
It's a long transcript.
Because I think I had to repeat some.
2006 to 2000. Oh, God, yeah, it's been a few years there. You know what? Rather than us break it down,
Yes.
should we bring in an expert, Clint?
Yes, Dr. Bruce Berryman is not. He's not a doctor in Lauren's transcript, but more so a doctor from the RMIT School of Media and Communications. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning indeed.
I'm going to run
Good morning.
I'm going to run with Mr. Berryman. You've got Lauren's results there. Can you run us through it, please, sir?
Don't.
What are the highlights?
Oh, I'd love to.
So
Lauren,
first things
Lauren,
first.
Lauren.
First things first. She hasn't passed.
Well, she passed a lot of courses,
Oh.
but so close, yet so far.
So, Dr. Bruce, do they talk about me in the halls of RMIT as one of their great almost alumni?
Not so much, but you are loved. Yeah, it's you can think of these academic records as something like a story. In your case, quite a long story.
Right.
Because it was only a
you were
3-year
there
degree.
a while.
Well, I'm looking at 2006 here, Introduction to Public Relations. You were getting good marks then. That was 71.
distinction.
Lauren was doing very well in her first semester. A distinction student.
Oh, well, there you go.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yes, we make our way down the list.
You know, what happens to a few people? Life gets in the way, I think. You know, you can look at this and see some changes happening.
Okay.
A pattern emerging. You know, look, you did really well in some things, like communication law. You've got distinctions there.
I don't ever remember doing that.
Who'd you copy
No,
off?
yeah. Newsmakers and Australian society, again.
Bruce.
And in your public relations. Very good work.
There you go,
Bruce,
guys. That wasn't all bad.
Can you explain to me, first and foremost, what popular music and society is? Right? Because Lauren not only got a 0 in 2007, she also had another crack in 2011 to try and complete the course,
What
and
did I get?
also got a 0.
To get a 0 means that Lauren probably didn't even put her name on the assignment. It suggests you didn't really submit anything. But it is surprising, popular music, but it's one of those courses, I suppose, that people expect to just be sitting around listening to the music they like.
Well, that's what I've ended up doing as a career, so it couldn't have been all bad.
Can I
there
take
you go,
you
kids.
to
You fail and live your dreams.
2007.
Yes.
We've got specialist PR practice and writing.
Oh, God.
That was a success.
Yeah, not a highlight in your career, Lauren.
No, you failed.
What did I get?
You failed that one.
What did I get?
She got 21.
Out of 100.
Hey, but I'm pleased to see that you passed sports media.
Oh, did I?
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Just.
Clint, that's I'm following
Coming
your
for me.
footsteps. I'm
What
coming for you.
about, because normally you're pretty good in a crisis, advanced strategic PR planning. Oh, no, you failed that.
It's a little
Were there any
unfair.
things I got 50s on? Because I just remember I said it yesterday. My motto at uni was P's get degrees. I just had to
Yes.
pass and
A
get
few.
a 50. And I reckon I
Yes.
sweet talked a few people into passing me.
Do you
when
know
I
what you
didn't
got
deserve
50
it.
in?
What?
Mass media in Asia.
Mass media in
That'll come in
Asia.
handy.
I don't even remember doing that.
We're going to
And
Thailand.
public relations in society,
Yeah.
another 50.
So, Bruce, how close is she to getting the hat, to graduating?
How many subjects have I got left?
Three subjects.
Only 3.
What's the 3 quickest subjects she could belt out?
Yeah, so not quite that simple, though. Basically, you have a use by. They all have a use by date.
Oh,
you know?
they've expired. Like
10
frequent flyer
years
points.
to complete a degree, and you got through 5.5 years of them without doing it. I mean, look, hypothetically, one could. You could.
So there is
So I'm
hope.
not doomed.
So there
Public
is.
relations has changed a lot in, what are we looking at, 20 years. And so the degree is completely different. Nowadays, it's no longer the PR degree. It's part of the Bachelor of Professional Communication.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like me.
Hey, just before we let you go, Bruce, can I just check what would be the average age of the mature age student?
Good question.
Oh, it's mid-20s.
Okay, I'm a bit old. Do you think it would help my
However,
career if I finished
There's lots of people in their mid-30s.
Yeah, no, she's past that.
No, I'm sort of mid-ish
she's early
30s.
40s.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Wait for this, Loz. Bruce, just before we let you go, I believe you would like to invite Lauren.
Oh, God.
I would indeed. I mean, look, seriously, it's O week. It's orientation week.
Yes.
I really do think it's time for you to kind of just get a taste, a final taste, if nothing else, of what university life is like these days. You know?
Yeah,
It'd be
I
nice
think this
for you
is
to
where
come
I went
down to
wrong, though. I
Orientation week.
got a bit carried away at O week and then didn't turn up for the rest of the year.
Would you go back to uni?
Is Dr. Bruce, is that pub still across the road?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back.
Bruce, do you need a lecturer in popular music and society? Because she's very, very good at that subject.
Yes, I think there's room there.
She's better
Oh
at that
my-
than Asian cyber cultures.
Did I do Asian cyber culture?
Oh, you failed it, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even remember these classes. What was I learning? What did I do that for?
I don't know. You're the one that filled out the forms. Dr.
So I'm
Bruce
doomed. I'm never getting my
Berryman.
degree.
Well, we're sending you back to RMIT.
No, it's so embarrassing. He said the average age was 25.
I know. Don't worry, we'll pick a lecture hall that has a ramp, not many stairs for you to get in. Lauren's going back to uni.
No.
Caught up with all the captains of the AFL teams yesterday. We got 9 sleeps till the footy is back.
We are nearly there, Melbourne.
And
my team, the Mighty Tigers.
Caught up with your captain, Toby.
Some of the other captains before. When do you guys travel? You got to share a room?
No, we got our own room now.
Yeah.
Luckily.
What do you mean now?
Good.
Did you used to have to share?
Yeah, back in the day, you used to share a room, which is okay. But when you get your own room now, it's pretty cool.
Who's the one player on the team you wouldn't want to share with?
Well, Camden McIntosh snores, so I've had him on camp a couple of years ago and wasn't good.
Have you guys ever thought about throwing some coin in and getting him one of those machines?
I know, maybe he needs it.
What, the sleep apnea machine?
Maybe he needs it. But,
That'd be relaxing before a game.
Oh my, yeah, you can't be making them have shared rooms, surely. The AFL have enough money. Come on. Bunk beds, guys. Who's on the top, who's on the bottom?
Let me take you to the Yarra. It doesn't sound clean.
Well, I mean, I love the Yarra. It's a great river, runs through the middle of our city.
Well, there is a group of people campaigning to turn Melbourne's Yarra River, the city sort of area of the river, into a swimming spot.
Now, do they want it like in Brisbane where there's the city, you can swim in the city river?
South Bank.
South Bank?
Piss Beach.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do they want that or do they want to put some lane ropes in so you can cut some
I think
laps?
they're thinking more lane ropes, swimming zone.
Right.
Yeah, move the go boats out
and put some
people
in.
in.
But is the water clean enough?
Well, that's the issue.
Have you ever been in it?
No.
You've been in it, Clint. Didn't you do
I've
the
been in
Birdman
it.
rally
I've been in it.
at Moomba?
I jumped in. I actually got a gob full of water.
Ooh.
Because as I hit the water itself, I didn't close the mouth. And
should have closed the mouth.
It's very, very salty.
Remember the
Salty?
bird? Really?
Very salty.
Didn't they find a shark in there once?
Oh, mate, there'd be so many sharks in this.
No, the sharks wouldn't.
Like bull
survive.
sharks?
Bull sharks. Like Brisbane River, you stand on their
Really?
backs. There's so many in there.
Are there shark? There was a shark in the Yarra once, I remember.
It's against the law to swim in the Yarra.
Is it?
Yeah, it's illegal because of the quality of the water.
Oh.
But
There's often dolphins. I've seen dolphins in it before.
Maybe that's what I've seen.
Yeah,
I'm
not
telling you now,
sharks.
guys, there would be bull sharks in the Yarra.
Why
100%.
not swimming in it? Would they cage it off where you can swim?
I imagine. Put up those little nets.
I actually don't think we need to be swimming in the Yarra.
Which is such a shame. 'Cause like, have you seen that little pool they've got at the bar that floats on the Yarra?
Arbory
pool.
afloat.
Arbory Float, have a little pool.
Yeah,
that
go
they've
there.
built.
Go
Yeah.
and sit in that. No, that looks more. Is that cleaner?
Talk about
looks much
lasting.
cleaner.
Talk about lasting effects.
Oh, there's a seal that lives in the Yarra
Oh,
called Salvatore.
really?
There's a couple in Mordialloc Creek too.
Seals?
Yeah, they've come up next to me on the boat.
Seals
Hi.
are funny things, aren't they?
I freak
stink, but they're so cute.
out. Talk about lasting effects. Brody, our executive producer, you'll be surprised to know, has been swimming in the Yarra.
Of course he has. Why were you in there? Did
Explains
you
a
fall
lot.
in?
I was about 19 and one of my friends, Fat Ben, said, I will give you $50 in the middle of winter to swim across the Yarra after we left Crown Casino and lost our money. And so I did.
Were you nude?
Fat Ben.
Down to my jocks, but it was so cold and I'm not a great swimmer. So about halfway across, I was like, oh no, this is getting a bit, how you going? But then powered through.
What,
It's
and then
not
you
that wide.
Then you
It
stuck
is.
on the other
It's
side of the
not
river in
that-
your Reg Grundies with no clothes.
Yeah,
Did
and
you
then
have to
Fat Ben
swim
ran
back?
across the bridge.
Can you not call him Fat Ben?
Oh, haven't you heard his group of friends? There's a rolling
No,
pharmacy. There's the
stop.
diddler. Okay.
He's actually not fat anymore, so he'd be.
Brody, you can't talk like that.
But we all called him that.
Yeah, but you can't. Did he call himself that?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the issue here.
I don't. Yeah, no.
Brody.
Let's park Fat Ben for a sec.
Stop calling him Fat Ben.
I
Ben.
think didn't Jim Courier dive into the Yarra
Oh,
after
when he
winning
won.
the Australian Open in 1992?
Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went for a swim.
Yep.
That's a long way to go from like Rod Laver marching
I think
down
he was
there.
doing the photo call on the river. Wasn't
Yeah.
Oh,
no. It was immediately after he won. They let him out the sort of
Side
fire
door.
escape,
What,
and
he
out
ran
he went.
down
And he
there?
went down, post trophy, jumped in.
Don't you reckon it would have been a great idea inside Rod Laver and then halfway walking down there, you're like, well, I'm committed now.
Yeah.
Like,
I've said I'll do it.
Yeah, I've gotta
Cameras
go.
are following me.
Gotta go.
In I go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I just don't think the water in there is very good for you. So,
I didn't think it was that
But they did
wide.
clean up the water in Paris for the Olympics, apparently. So
Yeah.
maybe the swimmers are onto something.
Apparently.
Apparently. Would you swim in it, Clint?
Well, I have. And I was fine. Like, look at how normal I
Were
am.
you worried about the sharks?
No,
You know
no.
what'd be good? Couple of little Lilos and those
Oh, yeah.
inflatable donuts. Imagine that all
Remember we
floating
wanted to get
out.
the Zorb balls and have a race?
Yes, we wanted to do a Zorb ball race down the
Down
river.
the Yarra.
Yeah,
You might get some Yarra water in your mouth, though.
for the Oz Open.
Do they test I feel like they need to go and do some tests on the water.
I got an idea. Why don't I collect some water today on the way home? I'll take it down to Arthur at Moorabbin Pool Works. That's where I get my pool tested.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shout out, Arthur.
You
And,
know you're rich if you've got a pool mat.
It's shut up. I go there to get the test. And like he can test the water and do a
Okay.
full printout.
On not an HP. Is that what it's called?
What?
What when the water's clear? What do they call it?
pH.
pH. HP is a
HP's
sauce and a
HP's the
pencil.
Hewlett Packard printer that he'll test the results and print them out on.
pH levels.
All right.
Not the HP levels.
I'll bring the Pool Works Moorabbin water report tomorrow on the Yarra.
Yes, please, and then we'll make a decision.
Okay. Shout out to Thin Ben this morning too. It is just
It's
gone.
just Ben.
Ben, sorry. Clint's doing the show from the mothership.
Yes.
He's in Sydney this
He
morning.
was ready to go for the news then, wasn't he?
Oh, he was.
do you know what happened? They're so lovely up here. They've delivered me not one but two coffees.
Well, you got
Yes.
a big day ahead of you. You're
I
hanging
do.
out with the Prime Minister today.
Yes, Albo at Kirribilli House, if you don't mind. I've never been
Yes.
inside Kirribilli.
Please pass on our thanks for our invitations.
I
We
will.
really appreciate
So you're
it being
going
included.
to commentate backyard cricket at Albo's house this afternoon.
Yes.
That's fun.
I don't really know a whole lot about the concept, but I'll cram.
Can you
Can you give us an example of if Anthony Albanese hits a six?
Yes, yeah. Well, there's a whole cavalcade of stars playing. Sarah Arbo is playing from the Nine Network. She'll be up
athletic.
against Matt Shervington. So they're sort of pitted
So can you-
TV rivals against each other.
Give us an example of your commentary.
Yeah.
I'm going to have someone to interview at all times, I believe. That's the brief.
He's
but it'll
really
be-
avoiding, isn't he?
He is, isn't he? All right, let's go to the commentary box now.
Over there.
Sarah Bowles against Albo. Clint Stanaway.
Sarah Arbo steaming in from the Opera House end.
I don't think
right
you can say that
arm
about
over
Sarah
the
Arbo.
wicket.
Yep.
Oh, elbow. Oh, straight drive down to cover.
Okay, we need a bit of practice.
Got him.
Yeah, that one. Just keep yelling that. How's that?
Can't we
I
bring
don't-
Richie
yeah,
back?
Does the commentator yell that? No.
Not strictly commentary, I don't think. It's more just comedic relief.
Oh dear.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe they've sent
I'm
the
in
wrong person
strife.
after all.
How quickly can you get here?
Hey, can you take a couple of pickies inside Albo's
Yes,
house?
yes.
I want to see what it's like in there.
Quite elaborate, wouldn't it?
You should take Shayna Blaze.
Oh, I should. Actually,
Do a refurb.
it does look a bit dated.
Well, I've never been inside. I wouldn't know. I've never been invited.
It does, doesn't it?
If Dutto gets in, Peter Dutton, does he get the chance to sort of do some renovation?
Well,
Are
do
you
you
allowed
remember-
to renovate?
We had Albo on the show just after he got voted in, and we said, hey, do you replace the mattresses?
Yeah. It's all new beds.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah, they can bring in their own furniture. I would say there's part of it that's like historical, and then there'd be like a little apartment area that they live in.
Because
with
I'd
their
be
own
changing
stuff.
the sheets. I don't
Well, obviously.
Well, Albo strikes me as a sleeping duck kind of guy.
Yeah.
In his Rabbitohs pajamas.
Yes.
Lauren had put in one of
Still my
those.
it's still my favourite photo of all time when he just became the Prime Minister and he got papped on his doorstep in his Rabbitohs pajamas.
Lauren had put in one of those
So
electric beds.
Bed goes up, bed goes down, bed goes up, bed goes down.
Madam Prime Minister, we need you in the Situation Room.
No, I'm busy.
Maths
Just
is
wait,
on.
I'm getting up. Someone give me a hand.
Well, if you're the Prime Minister, you can have whatever bed you want, surely.
Bunks.
Mom, Dad, can we have bunk beds?
There's Albo lying in the giant car.
Clint, I need some advice. Probably this is more skewed towards you than Chase, but
In my wheelhouse, is it?
well, yeah, I think so, but I look forward to Jace's opinion on it. I've never been a gym goer that really uses the facilities. Like I've always done Pilates and things, and I go to Pilates and then I leave Pilates. Anyway, I'm at this gym now where I spend more time there. So I might do a Pilates class and then I'll get changed and go and have a sauna and a steam and then go. I've never been like a locker room, change room girl, if that makes sense. And I know you go to the gym, get dressed,
Yeah.
get changed, shower, do the whole thing there. I normally go home and shower and do all of that. And I've found myself in a bit of a pickle because the gym I go to, it's very social. I know a lot of people that go there.
It can be intimidating, or a gym change room.
Yeah, but I saw a girlfriend in there the other day.
Was she naked?
Well, yeah, she was in a state of undress, which is fine. That's what.
What sort of state are we
Like she
talking?
was just in her little.
in the duds?
She was in. I don't know. She was either getting out of her swimwear into her clothes or the other way around, whatever. And I completely
in the open change room.
Yeah, which is what people do. But I didn't say hello. I just kind of was like pretended. I knew.
You pretended you didn't see her?
She knew that I'd seen her.
Didn't go in for the hug.
No, but I didn't even say hello.
Skin on skin.
And then I left and I was like, I'm so rude. I fully just brushed her.
No, I think you can get
but
away
I
with
don't
it.
know what the etiquette is.
I'll tell you what.
If someone's getting changed in a change room, do you say hello or does it depend what state of dress
Depends
they're
what
in?
state of undress they're
Now,
in.
when was the last time you were in a gym change room, Jason?
It's been quite some time. But in a similar realm, swimming pool, public swimming pool
Same.
change rooms.
Same.
Because I take the kids to GSAC sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is with the old blokes over 80, but they love getting their willies out in the change room.
Well, you're supposed to. You just get changed in a change room.
I know, but I find
some people go and tuck away in a shower or a cubicle, and that's also fine.
But it's
Some
the
people
old
don't.
blokes. The old blokes will get there and they'll walk around.
Yeah, they love it, don't they?
Oh, they walk around with the towel and like.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, they have. Some of them have the chamois.
Oh, the chamois, and then they've got a giant grey afro on the front of them. And
But it's fine. It's fine, right? To be nude in a. It's the point of a change room. What do you
So,
blokes do?
Can I? I've got many questions.
Are there rules? I need to know the rules.
Well, just first and foremost, can I ask what sort of state of undress you were in?
I think I was just going and get my bag out of the locker and walk out.
Oh, okay.
I
So
walked
you were
in
fully clothed.
and
Tina,
walked
can you
out.
unzip my wetsuit? at
Because
the back?
I know if I was getting changed and someone walked in mid nudity and went, "Hey, Loz," I'd be like, "Oh, hi," and then scramble to get dressed.
13, 24, 10. Sorry, Clint. 13,
Please
24,
weigh in on
10.
it. What are
Let's
the
talk
rules?
change room etiquette. Go ahead.
Is there a rule?
Did you check her out? Did you have a gander?
No, I felt rude though that I didn't say hello.
You would have had a look.
What do you mean had a look?
Well, that says that
Girls
means
aren't like that. Girls aren't. We're naked all the time. Our bits are out all the time.
Yeah, but don't you look and go,
unlike
oh,
you guys.
Yeah, damn her, good boobs.
Good rig.
Yeah,
surely.
Nah, no.
Same.
No. Do you think she noticed that you were
She knew
ignoring
that.
her?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I was like, we
But wait,
sort
you
of saw it.
You didn't
Shut
say
up.
hi
No.
in any way.
No.
No high fives.
There was no high fives.
Little.
No low fives. No high fives.
But see, I think if you're.
Is it just fine to ignore someone?
Here's a hypothetical. Say if I saw Clint, right? And
Yeah.
he's like
In the nude.
Like you're pulling down the Speedos, right? So
Yeah.
he's pulling down
He's
the
been in the
Speedos.
sauna. He's taking
I'd
off.
grab my
Yes.
bag. I would act like I'm in a rush.
Oh, yeah.
And go,
Get
hey,
it, mate.
status! And then
Oh.
leave.
Oh.
What would you do, Clint?
You're sitting there doing the
But
bloody.
he's got the giggles. Do you find people being naked that funny?
Yeah, it's a weird space, isn't it?
What are you sitting there doing the windmill? What are you like?
Me?
Why are you giggling so much?
What's the windmill, Jace?
You know.
No.
Boys aren't actually doing that in locker rooms, are they?
Wind her up. Wind her up.
What do you do? You're always at the gym. If you're not here, you're at the gym.
Well, I tend to use a cubicle.
Oh.
Yeah,
he's a cubicle
You're a cubicle guy.
Yeah.
But what if
It-
you walk in and one of your mates is naked? Do you say hello or do you just brush them?
Well, the gym I go to is a unisex space, so
Oh,
they
you should be
have-
using
can't
a
be getting it out in the
cubicle
cubicle area.
Can't be doing
Look
that.
at the windmill. Here it goes. Woo!
What do you think, Sharon?
I'm going to continue to
Great
ignore
read.
people who are naked.
High five.
Lauren, what are you doing here?
Hang on, there's not gyms with communal change rooms, are there?
Yeah, you sure you're walking in the right
Are
way?
you at a gym?
Yeah. Can we, they're
It's
all,
one of those sauna places you go to,
I love those.
That's not a gym.
but they're doing the windmill there.
Everything else.
24, 10
Like
is
an
our
adventure
number.
park.
Gym change room etiquette.
We've got some gym memberships to give away,
We do.
don't we?
I don't know if they're going to want to be linked to this. Yeah, no, you're right. We do. Upstate gym memberships, 3-month memberships
Awesome.
at Upstate with Reformer, Hot Mat, and boxing available. You can join now at upstatestudios.com.au.
What are the rules in communal gym
Yeah.
change rooms?
And what have you seen? People would have seen some things.
Well, we know what they've seen.
At the gym, what are the rules? What are the do's? What are the don'ts? What have you seen in a gym change room? Because I'm awkward about it.
I have a question.
Question.
The one piece.
Oh, being a chick and getting in a one piece, it's hard. So you've done a workout, right? You want to go and have a sauna or a spa or whatever, and you're hot and sweaty and you're trying to wriggle get your legs in, wriggle the bathers up, you're sticky, it's like all rolling up. I don't want someone to look at me and go, hey, Loz, how you going? It's like, how do you think I'm going?
And if you need to have a
I'm
quick
tangled.
wee before you go in the pool, do you have to fully...
Say it again.
If you need to have a quick wee before you go in the pool...
You take it off.
The whole
Well, you
thing's
could
gotta-
flick it to the side, I guess.
Oh!
If you wanted.
What?
If you weren't going to peel the whole thing
Wow.
down.
The cosy. You flick
The
the
cosy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
I don't think you should be flicking it to the side in the change room. Jeez, you'd be banned from the gym for doing that. Ma'am, we've told you before.
Get out!
The bathing suit.
We are heading to the change room.
Yeah, right now we're talking about change room etiquette at the gym or where there are shared facilities, because I get really embarrassed talking to people who are getting changed or when I'm getting changed. I don't know what. I mean, you boys seem to do it a bit more freely.
You seem awkward just
If I see
talking
someone
about
getting
it.
changed at the gym, I don't talk to them even if it's a friend.
I
now
think-
I feel like I'm being rude.
I think blokes are a little bit more nimble, like a little quicker
Well,
with
it's
the
easy for you guys.
change.
You guys are like shorts down, shorts up.
Yeah.
It's hard. We got leggings and sports bras and swimwear. And
Do you
there's
ever
just a
ask
lot
one of the
going on.
girls to help you with your bra?
No, because I'm an adult.
Okay.
What do you mean?
That just smashed his fantasy.
What do you mean?
What do you think they're in there going, all right, I'm just going to clip it
Can
up
you
now.
clip up my bra for me?
Hey, Jess, just give us a hand here.
Is that what you really think is happening?
That's why he's single.
Down at the gym?
That's why he's alone.
That's why I asked the question. Just, clarity.
Do you ever ask another bloke to help put your socks on?
Every now and then.
Jace, I can't bend down. Can you do the left?
Surely you're self-sufficient in a change room.
13 24 10 is our number.
I don't know. Maybe some people do. I'm yet to be asked to help anyone with their bra after the gym.
All right, let's go to the phones.
What are you seeing in a gym? What are the rules? Do you talk to people, or is it just you're in your own time, in your own space? Alicia, good morning.
Good morning.
Do you use shared facilities?
It was actually when I was overseas and I was staying in a backpackers, but it was actually in a boat. And the first morning I got up to have a shower, everybody was walking around naked, just talking to each other as though it was business as usual, and all showering naked. And I was fairly body conscious and decided from that point on that the only time I would have a shower would be 5 a.m. in the morning. When
Well, that's it. I think Aussies
Beat the rush.
are a bit less nudisty as like Europeans.
Imagine Lauren in a nudist camp.
I'm confused by the youth hostel on a boat.
Yeah, that's...
It's not for me.
Remember we worked with a girl at the other radio station. Her and her partner went on an overseas trip and he booked the accommodation and he accidentally booked a nudist hotel.
Who did that?
One of the girls in promos.
Are you nude in the whole hotel the whole
She
time?
posted a photo at check-in going, the one leg of the trip my partner had to book.
As if he accidentally did that.
What
As if.
Are the reception staff nude as well?
Well, I think there'd be a sign. So like
Where do they
when
put
you
the name
pass-
tag?
When you...
And surely there's no photos in there.
No, there's no photos. You just would you like to stow your luggage and clothes? Yep.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was a thing. Stephanie in Geelong, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
What's the change room etiquette?
Oh, well, it's what I stumbled across.
Mhm.
I walked into the female change room. It was an all-female gym anyway. And not only was this girl, as Clint says, naked, but she had one of her legs naked. Had one of her legs up into the sink, and she was shaving her leg.
She was shaving her leg
In the
sink.
sink. Naked.
In the sink, naked.
No, you can't do that.
No.
No.
That's...
I just don't
That's
get
a home job.
bathrooms at the moment anyway. Like
shared bathrooms.
When I went, just the bathrooms with all the facilities, like the makeup station, and then you've got your hairdryer and your straightener, and
Yeah, who wants to be in there using the GHD
No,
with
lots of
Stephanie
people.
nuding up behind you?
Because you do your workout and then you just get ready there. You don't go home. You get ready for work or to go out or
But
whatever
isn't
you're
your
doing.
body temp still raised from the workout?
We have a cold shower. I don't know. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at the shared facilities.
Then get Tegan to help put your bra on.
I panic and cleanse.
Oh,
That is
can you
not-
just help me with this zip? You know the dress with
That's
the zip.
not
It has to go
I
up.
don't-
and the
I don't know
button.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure chicks would do that.
See?
I'm
Well,
not getting
see?
into a dress at the gym, though.
You know what you need for
Not
your dress?
surprisingly. I'm in a hoodie.
You need that little bit of rope attached, like a wetsuit.
Yeah.
And then you unclip it.
Yeah.
You
Great
should go
idea.
on Shark Tank.
Yes.
Great idea.
Mr. Wonderful, can you help me out of this dress? You
Mr.
can't.
Wonderful.
That's his name on Shark Tank, one of the...
Oh.
Sorry, do you think I was
You're
going
talking
to...
about yourself.
It went off yesterday. Hopefully we can do it again today. Oh, guys, stand to attention. We have a prep teacher. Good morning, Miss Karen.
Hello, everybody. How you going?
We are good. You
Miss
sound like
Karen.
a prep teacher.
Yep, and you deserve the cash. I think primary school teachers in particular are absolute heroes. Are you counting,
thank you.
counting down to the school holidays yet?
The gap you give us between 9 and 3 is priceless.
Oh, my gosh. And you have 4 kids of your own. Is that right, Karen?
I do, yes.
Oh.
Lovely children.
Are you allowed to teach your own kids?
Pardon? No, they don't go to my school. We have a
Oh.
little bit of a life-work balance.
Yeah,
Smart.
right, yeah.
All right. Well, if anyone deserves the cash, you do this morning. I believe you want to play for $500, Karen. Is that right?
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
$500.
She's not being greedy. She just wants the cash. How this works, you will hear a question, then you will have 3 seconds to answer. Karen, remember, you have to answer in that time, okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
For $500.
Which country produces the most tea?
3, 2,
Australia?
I would have guessed Sri Lanka.
I would have been India.
But the winner is China. China leads the world's global
China.
tea production.
China.
Contributing
China.
up to 40% of the world's tea.
Hello.
Really?
China.
A lot of green tea.
They produce everything. Hey, I'll tell you what. How about I hook you up with a family pass to Gumbaya World?
That would be amazing.
It's all yours, my friend. Go and enjoy.
Oh,
Have a great day
kids, we're
surrounded
going
by
to Gumbaya World.
more kids.
Yay! Oh, there you go. She just told the kids.
Cute.
Gumbaya World Theme Park, the only place in the state with water slides, roller coasters, shows, and wildlife all in one. Get a wildlife at Gumbaya World.
It's awesome out there. We went last year. I loved it.
It was great.
Yeah.
I learnt face paint doesn't come off easy.
No. You look like a smurf for about 3 days.
Ridiculous.
Should have seen the bathroom after I was finished with it. My God.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting weapons.
It's words you can't say.
Time for our favourite segment, Words You Can't Say.
13 24 10 is our number. If there is a word you can't quite spit out, very much like our very own Chase Hawkins, who struggles with a lot of whittle words.
13 24 10. Are you or someone you know a holiday? Oh, damn it.
You can't say holiday.
A holiday?
Go on.
Holiday?
Holiday liability.
Liability. They slowed me down.
You're
there.
not good with holiday.
I don't talk that slow.
What's wrong with you?
There's a list.
I think there is
A
a
what?
list. I think it's his L's that he struggles with. Holiday. Have a nice holiday.
13 24 10 is our. That's why I hate giving them away. 13 24 10 is our number. Is there a word you cannot say? In return, we got family passes to Gumbaya World. Take a listen to the ones we've had in the past.
The trains go along the railway track.
Oh, the railway tracks.
The railway
that's a bit cute, isn't it?
Look, I'm a security guard and I can't say ambulance. I have to call the ambulance.
I would like a glass of cordial.
Cordial. Yep.
Remember, we're laughing with
you, not at you.
13 24 10, words you can't say.
Very, very quiet. I'm hunting weapons.
It's words you can't say.
13 24 10 is our number. If there is a word you cannot say, I had a boyfriend once who couldn't say obviously.
Oh, that
He
would have
could
done
never
it for
say
you.
obviously. Obviously, you're wrong, and I'd be like,
Is that a nick?
It always came up in an argument too.
Would you purposely-
Obviously, that's not what happened, and I'd be like, that doesn't even make sense.
Would you start the argument knowing that that's what it was going to
Obviously, I was like, righto, mate, I win this argument.
Don't laugh at me.
Obviously, I'm not. I'm laughing with you, not at you.
Go to Charlie. That's the rule with this. Charlie, use your word in a sentence. Go for it.
I really like this specific type of flower.
Oh, you almost did it.
You did it there.
Specific,
Specific.
yeah. Try again.
Say that again, sorry?
Say your sentence again,
no.
Charlie.
Moving
I
on,
know.
we
She got it
peaked.
right.
Sharon in Ringwood East. Good
Shaz.
morning.
Hey, how are you?
We are
We're
good. Use
good.
your word in a sentence. Go for it.
My partner has a Kawasaki.
He's got a
Is
what?
that a
sorry?
motorbike?
What
Like
is
a
he?
Kawasaki?
Kawasaki.
A Kowalski.
I can't say it.
Like a Daniel Kowalski is what she's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Swimmer. What is it, the motorbike called?
Is it a motorbike? Kowalski.
Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Don't they do musical instruments too?
Try it again, Sharon. Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
Hey,
There
there
you
we
go.
go. Not bad.
Rachel in Hillside, is there a word you can't say? Throw it in a sentence for us.
Yeah, I'm having spaghetti bolognese for dinner.
What are you having for dinner?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Do you avoid Italian restaurants?
She gets the penne.
That's
Sure.
Just have the linguine.
Spaghetti. It's
Remember-
normally kids that can't say that.
Paschetti.
We had our producer Alice, her and her family used to call it spaghetti
Bolognese.
bolognese.
Bolognese,
She actually thought, until she said it in front of us one day, that it was called spaghetti bolognese.
Bolognese.
And we were like, no, it's bolognese. No,
No.
it's bolognese. No, no. It's definitely not bolognese, Alice.
We're not right a lot, but I'm going to back this one in.
Spaghetti bolognese, thanks.
Obviously.
Obviously. Rachel, good morning. Throw the word you can't say in a sentence for us.
It's spaghetti.
Oh, that's Rachel again.
Oh, sorry,
She still can't say it. She hasn't learned.
Sorry, Dale. Natalie.
As long as you're not saying spaghetti
Just rubbing it in.
bolognese.
Use your word in a sentence, Nat. Go for it.
I'm going to add some cinnamon to the cake.
Oh,
like cinnamon.
Cinnamon gets people.
Cinnamon donut. Say cinnamon donut.
Yeah. Cinnamon donut.
Go for the
Cinnamon
hot jam,
donut.
Dale.
Holy God. Donut King's got a shut, Dale. Spit it out. My God almighty. We've been here all day.
Cinnamon gets a lot of people.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's a hard one.
Jade, good morning.
Hi.
Don't be nervous. I can tell you're nervous. You're fine. Remember, it's a safe space. Use your word in a
Hey, Jade.
sentence. Yeah.
Where's Jade
Jade, where
from?
are you from? What suburb?
Warriellic.
Warriellic.
Never heard of it. Where's Warriellic?
It's out past Lilydale near Warburton.
Ah.
I thought the producers
Beautiful
stuffed
part of
it
the
up.
world.
and
I
meant to
thought
put
they
Morty
so
Alec.
did I.
They've made a meal of it.
All right, Jade, go for it. Use your word.
Focaccia. You know, like
Put it in a
the
sentence.
food.
Yeah, put it in a sentence.
Like I had a ham and cheese focaccia.
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 Oh, yeah, that one.
God,
A focaccia.
you'd be hitting the swear jar every time you're hungry.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Careful, Lauren.
I'm not going to say it.
Careful.
A focaccia.
Careful.
It's sort of spelt like that, isn't it? It's tricky.
Yeah.
How do you spell focaccia, Jace?
Also, I don't think anyone's ordered a focaccia in 11 years.
In fact, you crack it every morning when you order multigrain toast and you get focaccia.
don't
No, you
get
want
Turkish.
Turkish. That's it.
Charlotte, it's not hard.
I don't want the focaccia. I want the Turkish.
Obviously.
Obviously. Charlotte, good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Finish us off,
yeah,
Charlotte.
use your
What
word
is
in
a word
sentence.
you can't say?
Isn't this
No.
She's at the aquarium.
It was your moment.
Oh,
it was your
Charlotte.
moment.
Anton. Oh, Anton's gone too.
Oh, that'd be right. Glad
well.
of
Focaccia
Yeah, hi.
is where we will finish.
you. Oh,
Hi.
Hey, Anton,
Oh,
how are you?
Anton.
G'day, Anton.
Hi. I can't say the word guacamole.
Sorry?
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
With your Mexican. Guacamole. Yum.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah,
Sure.
can you
Oh,
say-
yeah. Try holy guacamole.
Holy macacoli. Oh.
Oh, back to school. Back to school.
Mum's got to get down the pub for O Week.
O Week festivities happening all around Melbourne. I saw the kids at the pub yesterday.
What time?
11.
Late start.
I assume it was O Week. I can't imagine why else there'd be a group of like 19-year-olds
See,
swinging from the rafters in a bar at.
as someone that just scraped by Year 12 and didn't get into TAFE, O Week, all I can imagine is like, you know, the US movies, the red cups, the jello shots, the...
Like in the frat houses.
Yes.
It's not. I think it's not really like that anymore.
Oh, right.
Maybe if you live on campus. In America, it probably is. But no,
America.
it's more. I don't know. I didn't get into O Week, but I'm going today.
Oh, you would have got into O.
No, I
You didn't even
didn't.
get into
Come
graduating.
on, you went to the pajama party, surely.
No, in my second year, we had a golf pub crawl where we all had to dress
Oh, yeah.
up as golfers and go on a pub crawl around Melbourne.
You're
I did
telling
that
me
one.
you've never been to a toga party?
No, I did that on Kentucky tour, but not
toga
at
party
not at
was
uni.
strong. So here's the go.
Everyone ruined their bed sheets doing that.
We would talk. You'd be like,
Oh.
not my 1,000 thread count. I'm not taking that to the party.
Not my Sheridan.
You'd be the only one that irons the sheet
Sheridan
for a toga party.
washes very well.
It does. It's very nice.
I don't want to wear a crinkled sheet.
That is enough out of you. At least I got into uni.
Yeah, but you didn't finish.
No.
And this morning we spoke to
It wasn't through a choice of mine, though.
Dr. Bruce Berryman, who works at the university, who
He'd be proud of me.
he got his hands on your results. We've got specialist PR practice and writing.
Oh, God.
That was a success.
Yeah, not a highlight in your career, Lauren.
No, you failed.
What did I get?
You failed that one.
What did I get?
She got 21.
Out of 100.
Do you know what you got 50 in?
What?
Mass media in Asia.
Mass media in
That'll come in
Asia.
handy.
I don't even remember doing that.
We're going to
And
Thailand.
public relations in society,
Yeah.
another
So,
50.
Bruce, just before we let you go, I believe you would like to invite Lauren.
Oh, God.
I would indeed. I mean, look, seriously, it's O week. It's orientation week.
Yes.
I really do think it's time for you to kind of just get a taste, a final taste, if nothing else, of what university life is like these days. You know?
Dr. Bruce, is that pub still across the road?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come back.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, that is it. We are out of here. And where are you off to today?
I'm off to RMIT. Yesterday, someone here asked me if I had any photos from my uni days, and I was like, oh, I've got lots of photos from those days, but not a lot at uni. So I Googled Lauren Phillips RMIT, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's like an alumni story on me. And it was about another Lauren Phillips who went to space. She was like an astronaut.
Well, that ain't you.
So there's a far more successful Lauren
'Cause you know
Phillips
what alumni
haunting the
means.
halls of RMIT. Yeah, no, I didn't finish.
Yeah.
They did
Yeah.
ask me to go on the alumni poster though once, and I had to
Oh, yeah.
remind them that they kicked me out twice.
Well, you're enrolled, Dale. You're enrolled in Asian cyber cultures. You better get to class.
I don't know anything about Asian cyber cultures.
So, well, you might after today. Lauren is heading back to uni. We'll have the update on that tomorrow. I will not stop until we get you in that funny little hat and gown.
Well, he said my credits don't even exist anymore. I have to go to the beginning.
Don't worry, I'll just go and hire one from the fancy dress shop. All right, we'll have the wrap up of that tomorrow.
I'm off to see the PM.
Oh, you are too? You're going to the Prime Minister's
I'm in
house?
Sydney. I'm heading to Kirribilli House.
God, our lives are so different.
Well, when I think of who can commentate cricket, you come to mind. So you are going to play backyard cricket at the Prime Minister's house.
So he's going to see Elbow. I'm going back to uni. What are you doing today, big boy?
Probably going to go to grilled.
Nando's, maybe.
You know-
Where's the Nando's card?
You know,
Let's go to Nando's.
You know what worries me, Clint?
Yeah.
You've had about 9 coffees this morning.
I know, I'm jittery.
If you poo yourself at the Prime Minister's
don't.
house.
Oh, my
Don't.
God.
Elbow, are you out
Imagine-
there? Can I get another roll?
Imagine me waddling off to the toilet
Don't.
at Kirribilli. Might just jump in the harbour.
I won't let it happen to me at O Week either, Clint. Don't worry. That's the aim of the game today, everyone.
All right, I'll do my best to grill.
Keep it clean.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.